We are creating a new environment for UK science.
A unique opportunity to give a client a building which is one of its own kind in the UK.
It's the standards that are being applied. It's the design solution.
You can't deliver a project of this size and complexity just on processes and on procedures. The people angle on the project is massive.
Attention to detail, quality above all else.
Everything about it is like nothing else. It is completely unique.
You know, I think in the future what this building will do is it will attract the best people in the world who will want to come here and work.
The vision of this project is to build the world's leading institute for virus infections of animals and virus infections that go from animals to humans. So basically what we're trying to achieve is to build on the worldwide reputation of Pirbright as a centre for that particular activity and take it into the 21st century.
The building is a really important facility for the United Kingdom. It becomes in effect the front line guard against exotic incursions, and particularly viral diseases, into this country.
It is a completely unique opportunity to work on one of only 7 buildings of this type in the world.
It's an exciting project. It's something that doesn't happen very often in an engineer's life.
Everything about the building, its entire fabric, from the windows, from the walls to the doors, to the way in which the air flows through the building, has to have a series of highly specialised engineering features that give us that overall containment barrier.
It was a colossal technical challenge. It's meant that the attention to detail by the design team, by the Shepherd team and by their supply chain has been massive and unlike any other project.
One of the biggest challenges was producing a building that has an incredibly low air leakage rate, 1100 times more airtight than building regulations at 4 times the pressure. We believe that the only way we could deliver these very, very low leakage rates was by using concrete, because it gave us the ability to introduce stainless steel castings so that we could put gaskets on there and we could deliver the airtightness that was required.
We've set ourselves very high standards here, not just in technical standards of airtightness, but in physical standards of the quality of concrete on the job. This is effectively a cathedral in concrete. There are some very, very good quality cast in situ concrete surfaces on this job.
With a biocontainment building, it's important that the systems work right first time. The client is going to go into the building and use it for research and working on viruses and pathogens. There's no room for a system not to be fully complete.
We also wanted to build a replica of one of the Category 4 laboratories.
And with the client we put in place a research and development facility. We called it research and development because it was much more than a traditional mock-up. This is about putting all these components together, testing them to see that we get the low leakage rates, and then testing them to see that the M&E installation within that R&D facility worked and could be transposed into the larger buildings.
We think now that we have a absolutely wonderful opportunity with that facility sitting there to be able to convert it into a training centre for the Institute.
As part of our early plan, we recognised that it was important that the job had to work as a team.
The culture on the project is extremely important. We got the whole team in one large open plan cabin on site. The client joined us in there on occasion, so we worked together collaboratively, all in one big office. It was important that that kind of culture of working together, the collaboration associated with that, moved into the construction phase.
We decided that we would brand it as Team Pirbright, so that everyone had a focus rather than a company name to work to.
The Team Pirbright approach to delivery of this project, I think, has been, in my view, an absolute success story. In building projects, in project management, you can be very blunt about it and look at the 3 pillars and say, yes, time, budget and quality are the things that we're after in terms of delivery of a project. And I have to say, in this project, those three things are being delivered, in spades. The back half of the project, which is the commissioning and validation of all of the mechanical and electrical equipment that's in the laboratory and is actually the guts of making the building work as a high containment facility. This is where I think the approach will actually pay huge dividends, because we're entering into the most complex part of the project with a mindset of completed delivery and making sure that everybody is driven towards that particular vision.
The project brings together a number of different technologies, it brings together a number of different ethoses, and by bringing that together I think we've created something within Shepherd that is different to the majority of projects that are ongoing elsewhere in the country.
We've got a really, really good team of people, technically very, very capable, and really tuned into the rigours and attention to detail that a project of this nature requires.
This building is a major flagship facility for the country across Europe. It's, it'll be the newest facility around. That is a sense of, we've got the best in the world.
We have a unique product. We have a very good philosophy in terms of how we're delivering that product, and we have a client that is totally engaged with us.
What we are delivering is the best in engineering standards, the best in construction standards, because we have a great team of people going into this building who are the best in the world at what they do.